everybody had a great week. We're going to let everybody get on, and then we will get the show started. I contemplated not having a show tonight because it's Memorial Day weekend, and usually on holidays we don't do a show. But I said, what the heck? It's just Memorial Day. Well, let's do it. Plus, we can also give our thanks for the holiday as well. And we can do a Q&A. So we will get started as soon as everybody gets here, or at least half of you anyway. Hey, emo girl. Excuse me. Hey, oh, emo girl, I should say. Let's see if we can go and see the show. There we go. Michelle Heron, hello. How are you? Okay, yeah, this is kind of cool that I can watch this while I'm doing this. And it gives the light that I need too. How cool is that? Can I hear it? Yep, I can. That's all the way up. There we go. My responses might be slow tonight. I'm working on my blueberry jelly. Well, you know what? I am glad your responses are going to be slow because you need to keep working on your jelly. So who we got so far? We have Emo Girl, we have Michelle Heron, and that's all I see, but this says there's more on. So if you're on right now, please say hello in the comments so I will know that you're here. That's the only way I'll know who you are. Yeah, we can't do this. I keep rehearing myself. Your strawberry turned out perfect. I'm excited too, Emo. I'm extremely excited. I finally made an order, guys. I kept telling her I was going to, and I kept forgetting. But I finally got an order in. Thank goodness, because, y'all, her stuff is amazing. Y'all can go on our website. I think it's on our website. I don't know. I'll have to make sure of that. But you can go to our Facebook and just let me know. You can PM me, or you can PM Emo Girl, or you can, whatever you want to do. Just let us know. She's got all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. Emo Girl, do you have it online anywhere? Do you have like an online order source for all your products yet? Do you have that yet? I don't know if she does or not. We'll have to find out. If she does, we can put a link on. But I know it's supposed to be on our website soon. I just don't know if it's there yet. So we'll find out if it's there. And if it is, you guys can go there and check it out. In just a few minutes, we're going to talk about new merch. We got some new merch in. I'm super excited about our new merch. It looks really, really cool. She's working on that. Awesome. Okay, cool. So she's working on getting a website set up so that she can, you know who you need to talk to, Emo Girl? You need to talk to Beth. She's good at websites. She's amazing at websites. She created our website, and our website rocks. I mean, it really does. It rocks. I don't know if she's going to be on tonight. I know John's not here yet. Beth is not here. Joey and them aren't here yet. We're going to have to wait and see who makes it on tonight. so that y'all can talk to them. Bop, 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 bop. Okay, I was looking to see what the lag was. The lag's actually not that bad. It's less than 10 seconds, so that is good. On my end, it is anyway. Emo Girl or Michelle Heron, one of you guys say hello right now. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, there we go. See, it's not that bad. It's about 10 seconds. We're around in that area. Emo Girl got to the punch much quicker. See, Michelle Heron, you didn't get there as fast as Emo Girl did. Ha. Emo Girl wins. I don't know what she wins. Does she win? She wins me. You get to have a Johnny. Who doesn't want a Johnny? Other than my wife, because she doesn't want a Johnny. No one that knows me really wants a Johnny. What do we want to listen to? I mean, talk about, not listen to. You have to listen to me, whether you like it or not. So, sorry. But we want to, what do we want to talk about tonight? Any and everything. You guys bring it with the questions tonight. I don't have a topic. I was going to do a topic, but then I said, well, I'm not going to do a show this weekend because it's a holiday weekend. And y'all know I usually do not do shows on holiday weekends because, everybody wants to be with their family and all that stuff like that. Well, then today I was thinking about it. I was like, well, should I do a show? And I was like, nah. And I was going to take time to do some research after lunch. And then I got to thinking about it. And then I said, you know what? I'm just not going to do a show because it's not it's a holiday weekend, so I'm not going to do a show. I never do a show on holiday weekends. So, won't nobody be expecting me to do a show. That might be where everybody's at right now because they didn't expect me to do a show tonight. But so I was like, I'm just not going to do a show. But then later on this evening, I said, you know what? I need to do a show. I need to do, even if it's just a quick Q&A or just get on and say hey to everybody or, something. And to recognize the holiday and all of that. So it is what it is. Let's talk about skinwalkers. Hello, McFly. How are you? Have you subscribed yet, McFly? If not, please feel free to. What do we want to know about skinwalkers? Skinwalkers. Dun, 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 Oh, this thing is killing me. It's killing me, I tell you. All right, I think we got it. That's not what we want to do. I want to go back to that so I can see the comments. And I want to put that there. There we go. Mucho better. Yeah, McFly, if you haven't already done so, and if anybody that's on right now has not already done so, please go to the I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. Go to the show on YouTube and hit subscribe. Ring the notification bell so you'll know when we're on. And it's every Sunday night at 9 p.m., except for holidays, except for today. Yeah, do that and hit that like button. If everybody could go hit the like button for me like right now, because there's like 5 or 6 people on and only 1 like. So y'all definitely go hit that like button. That does help with the algorithm on how they show the the videos. So y'all definitely go do that. Unless you don't like the show, then don't do that. All right, let me catch up. Let's see here. Due to large, you think the Native American legend may have some merit? I do and I don't, McFly. Due to large numbers of missing people each year in the national parks, I think there's a bit of truth in all legends. I've seen a few things that aren't supposed to exist. Just subscribe. Thank you, McFly. Awesome. Um, let's talk about that. Um, I'm not big on the whole evil witch thing, and that's basically what a skinwalker is supposed to be, as a witch that has the ability to possess or disguise themselves as different objects, different animals. Some people say that skinwalkers can not only disguise themselves as different animals, but they also can disguise themselves as different people as well, um, mimicking the human form as well. Um, I I don't know. I've went over this so many times and talked about it and thought about it, and it's just the first thing people think of whenever you talk about skinwalkers, especially with uh, the legendary skinwalkers, the first thing that pops in people's minds are either a wolf or a coyote, because that was the the thought of the minute, or the belief of the hour, whenever the Native Americans started akinning skinwalkers to different animals. And yeah, it did go into stuff like owls and eagles and rabbits and some even snakes and stuff like that. But coyote and wolves were kind of like the go-to. I think that's where a lot of the werewolf legends came from as well. The American werewolf legends came from as well. It's from those tales of people transforming into coyotes and wolves. But I've dealt with coyotes. I'm dealing with coyotes right now. We have a pack here that on the ranch that has attacked one of our dogs and a couple of the cats. And I've shot at one of them. The first encounter with him, I wasn't able to shoot at him. I didn't get a bead on him quick enough before he jumped 12 plus feet over a fence and some shrubbery. And the second one that I did shoot, it didn't hit him. He was a little too fast for me. But hopefully I will get him. Can't have them messing with our animals, especially if they get up closer to the front, which I don't think they will, because we do have a donkey up there. And coyotes don't like them. But I've dealt with coyotes in the past, and like I said, I'm dealing with them now and everything. And I've never seen any hard evidence that brings me to the possibility of there being any type of validity to a skinwalker. I'm not saying it's 100% without a doubt not possible. I'm not saying that. I promise you that, because I learned a long time ago in the paranormal, you don't do that, because you'll have to eat crow just about every time. So I'm not saying it's not possible. There are some strange stuff out there. And if I'm going to believe in the paranormal, I've got to believe in the supernatural as well. So I'll talk that plain blueberry or blueberry jalapeno, plain blueberry on that one. On the jams and stuff and the jellies, I don't want any type of jalapeno in there, because it's not going to just be me eating them. I probably will get some from you that has a jalapeno in them. But yeah, just for this order, no jalapenos, except for the beer bread. Do that the way you do that. Are there some ghosts called mimics that are similar to skinwalkers? Yes, but yes, we'll say yes to that, McFly. I don't believe the reason I kind of paused there is because of the way you're wording the question. You're saying, are there some ghosts called mimics? There's not categories of ghosts as far as abilities. Okay. There are categories of ghosts as far as of activity, because you have intelligent, you have residual, you have demonic, you have poltergeists. The ability to mimic has been talked about and has been recorded, but I have clients that have told me that they have why is this not working now? Sorry, I need to see where this is at. Can y'all still see me? Oh wow, that's way back. Let's get it back up to the front. All right, cool. All right, but I personally haven't seen with my own eyes anything that would lead me to believe that an entity would have the ability to mimic anyone. Now, I have had several clients that I trust very much, clients actually that are now on my team that I trust and love very much, had instances of mimicking. So I do believe that is an ability, but I'm not going to put that on a skinwalker type thing. I think that is just a deflection of energy, or a redirection of energy. Let me put it that way instead of deflection. Did I just lose it? I did, didn't I? Can you guys see me right now and hear me? Or is it just me? I can go out and come back in. Michelle, can y'all see me, or am I frozen? I think I'm frozen because I'm not getting any answers. Okay, good. Yeah, on my end, it's frozen up. But if y'all can still see me, we're good. I don't need to see me. I see me every day, and I don't like what I see. No, I'm just kidding. Let me get back to this. Yeah, but I don't really think that. Hey, Joey, awesome. Hey, buddy, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Absolutely. I'm so glad you're here, man. You're not frozen on this end. Awesome. Thank you. Hello, Diva Inge. I hope I'm saying that right. Hiya. Like I said, if there's anybody on right now that has not subscribed, please go hit that subscribe button. We still have the contest going. If we hit 3,000 subs, John and I are going to go and get tattoos of, we're going to get this right here, the logo, CAPI, C-A-P-I. It says CAPI. You can't see all of it, but look, CAPI. We're going to get that tattooed on our body somewhere live for y'all to watch. Y'all get to see us cry while they do. I won't cry. I don't know if John would. He's never had a tat. I've had a few, but so we'll have to see how that works. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun though. But I want to get back to y'all's comments before I froze up. Where are we at? Not to say mimics or ghosts. Yeah, I get what you're saying, McFly, but I do believe that entities do have the ability to redirect energy to where that they can mimic the living, audibly and visibly. Because I've just had too many people that I know and trust that have said that was a part of their of what was going on in their, on their case. So I've seen spirits that I think that at the time I thought was somebody, but I don't know if I don't have anything concrete. Let's do that. Let's go with that. I don't have anything concrete leading me to that. All right. But I do have a lot of credible people saying that this is something that they have experienced. So I do believe it is possible. A lot of people also tend to confuse skinwalkers with Wendigo. Yep, absolutely they do. Or even someone experiencing one as paranormal as some mental condition, and medications can produce something like a mimic. That's why we interview and vet people before we do investigations, McFly, is to get that information out there in the front. And we actually have it was an active investigation. It's an inactive investigation now, pending some some responsibilities on their part. But that we had an incident with and found out that it could be some mental issues going on there. So okay, let me see where I personally hear the mimic and Gorgors. Okay, yeah, and see, Emo Girl has too. She's heard things that it was thought it was her husband, or other people, and a lot of people have. A lot of our clients have, and like I said, the clients that are credible to me and that I trust, and then my team members that I love more than breathing, and I trust them. So I know that there's some of my team members, not just from personal experiences, but from personal experiences, but also during investigations. So it was my own voice. It was odd hearing it. Do you know what? That's why I'm glad you said that. That's what, earlier when I was saying that I've had that incidents happen where I thought it was somebody, but I was like, the common sense part of me. I know that's running now. I don't need those. I was trying to make sure y'all could still hear me whenever it was frozen on my end, but every time I talk, it reverbs in my ear. So, and I'm not used to that. A lot of people that singers and play actors and stuff like that, they have that feedback. I can't do it. It drives me nuts. But anyway, let's take a moment just for a second, because we kind of McFly just threw us off the cliff into this one, which I'm glad. It's a good topic. But let's take a second. Let's do what we usually do. We want to get our prayer list started. I know that Emo Girl, a friend of hers, they had a 2-year-old son. I believe they didn't have him. They have him now. I said had. They still have him. It's not that tragic, but he had to be taken to the hospital for a high fever, and his penis was bleeding. I don't know how else to say it. I'm sorry, guys. I hope I didn't make anyone cringe, but I just don't know how else to say that. It turned out that they think the bleeding was a scratch that he had done, and because from 2 to 110, we can't keep our hands off of it. So, but they found out that he has a UTI, and that was the infection for the fever and all that. So all that's manageable. So, but keep that family in your prayers as they deal with that issue with their 2-year-old. That's nothing nice to deal with, of course. Any sickness that involves fever and infection with your child is not fun at all. So keep them in your prayers. Continue to keep Joey. I'm looking at his name right now, so it popped in my head. Continue to keep him in your prayers as he deals with his shoulder. John and Michelle still dealing with living situation, and John for a job. Yes, that was actually exactly what I was fixing to say. Preston has his procedure on June 1st. And so let's keep him in our prayers as well. Keep Tom and Beth in your prayers. I already said Joey and Stephanie. She's got to put up with Joey. So, and of course, keep us in your prayers. My memory, please keep me in your prayers for my memory. Between my memory and my knee, I think retirement is coming for me soon. and that is not a good thing, because that will destroy me. I don't know how not to work. So my friend Kay has finished all her chemotherapy and radiation treatment. She's getting a scan on Tuesday. Pray she has gone into remission. Absolutely, Michelle. Thank you for putting that on there. Absolutely. Keep Kay in your prayers. She's done everything that she's supposed to do as far as treatment and test and all that. So she's going for a scan on Tuesday. So let's pray for a complete remission. So definitely keep her in your prayers too. And if I've missed anyone, please, I'm going to put John's email on here. If I've missed any of the prayer requests, throw them up there and I'll see them. And if I don't see them, I'm sure somebody will say, hey, go look at it. And I want to put John's email up here. CAPI at Gmail. All right, that's John's email. If you want to, I'll throw mine up there too. But if you want to put in a prayer request for our prayer request list, we do have a list. We do pray about it. Then just go to John's email and send it to him, and he'll add it to the. Hey, Lynette, how are you? Thank you for joining us. Just go to his email and he'll get you guys on the prayer list. And we'll throw mine up there too. There you go. There's mine as well. No need to pray. I'm good, thank you. No need to pray for me. Hope everything for you got sorted. Absolutely, thank you. Awesome, Lynette. Good to hear. All right, coming events. We have CAPI Camp. We have CAPI Camp. We have CAPI Camp. CAPI Camp is going to be June. I think it's 9, 10, 11. That's coming up too, guys. That's getting really close. Junior. Yes, 9th. Thank you, Emo Girl. 9th through the 11th. And it is going to be at Payne Lake. So y'all definitely get in on that. I am too. I'm so excited. So very, 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 very excited. I cannot wait. I'm needing another CAPI camp. See, now we had to cancel the last one because males planned it on Mother's Day, and a mother had to snap her whip and get us in place. Can you run through the prices again? No. I can't. I don't remember what they were, but I will get those. Y'all keep an eye on our CAPI Facebook, and I'll make sure that all that gets put on there. I think it already is. John usually puts CAPI camps on there. I don't remember the prices. There's different prices, whether you want water or electricity or primitive, but it's not very expensive. How is your daughter doing? Which one, Lynette? I have 5 of those, but they're all doing really well. Thank you for asking. Let's see. All right, I think that's it as far as coming events goes. And I think that's it on those. Oh, was you talking to Joey? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you was talking to me. You didn't. Didn't specify. But my daughters are doing good, and so is Joey's. So Joey has the same problem as I do. He has beautiful daughters. So it keeps your adrenaline and heart pressure, her blood pressure up. Yeah, I can't remember the prices. I'm sorry, but I will get those to you. They're not expensive. I know that they were in the teens. So, and it's per tent, not per head. So, but we'll get it. We'll get that figured out most certainly. And I do apologize for not having that information on hand, but we will get that figured out. You know what we could do? I could just go look it up. How about that? Y'all want me to do that? I can just go look it up real quick. That way I can, you guys will have it tonight instead of having to wait. There we go, right there. Boom, boom, boom. How about that? I have a good idea once in a while. Now, if I can just figure out how to find it, I'm on their site. Camping, there we go. They have camping, cabins, fishing. They have cabins? I know they have cabins at Pain Lake. Picnicking and water activities. 56 camping sites. Goodness gracious. Hiking is easy to intermediate. Well, let's see. Emergency, no. We are going to find it, guys. I promise you. We are going to find it. I was just telling you what to bring. Has anybody, is there anybody that hasn't ever been to Pain Lake? Because if you haven't, you are in for a treat. It is beautiful there. I'm not kidding you. I mean, it is just gorgeous. Well, the site does not tell me how much it cost. It just tells me you can do it. Fishing, picnicking, water activities. They have boating, they have swimming, and I don't see any cabins. I don't think they have cabins. But I will find out what the prices are, and I will get that to you guys ASAP. Let's see, maybe this is it. Passes and permits. Nope, that's not it either. Nope, it does not tell us. But it wasn't expensive. I'm quite certain it wasn't expensive. Let me get back to y'all's comments. Is she happy for 120? What does that mean? I didn't get it. Trails and Tales coming 7th of June. I have no idea what that is, Lynette. I'm sorry. Hey, John. John's here. John, do you know the prices on Pain Lake camping? I went to their site, and I can't find the. I can find where it says you can camp, and that they have 56 sites to camp in. But it doesn't tell me. It doesn't tell me how much. So let me see if I can find another one on here. Well, thank you for solving that problem that I did not know I had. Access pass. That don't tell me. John, if you can find it, maybe. Okay, cool. He's going to call Tuesday and figure it out. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. So I'll get back to this. Thank you, John. He'll get that, and we'll get that information out to you. John, is the current CAPI camp, the one that we're doing next month? Has that been put to Facebook yet? My days and nights are all messed up. Uh-oh, bless your heart. I haven't had my days and nights straight since I was about 13. I hear you. I don't know what 120 is. I'm sorry. Who did that? Lynette? I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. I had it all on my other phone. I'll call Tuesday. Cool. Greetings, beautiful CAPI family. Good greetings to you. Minecraft update. Oh, that's why I don't know what it is. I have no idea if she knows about that or not. She plays a lot of Minecraft, but I don't know if she knows what that is. We're still trying to figure out what privileges she's going to have this summer as far as that goes, because she had a couple of bad grades. Not yet. I've been busy. I'll make one tonight or tomorrow. Okay, I'm not rushing you or anything like that, buddy. I was just wondering if it was, so I could send people to that. Do you know if Emo Girl's product list was ever added to the website? Do you know that? I know you were supposed to be getting it to Beth and everything. I want to send people to the website. She's working on her own, but until then, we can get something started for us. Or we was already supposed to, so I don't know. Well, thank you, buddy. John rocks. John's such an awesome manager. All my team is awesome. All right, let's get back to the topic. Let me see what I missed. Not to say mimicking, blah, blah, blah. All right, let's see. Aren't there some ghosts called mimics that are similar to skinwalkers? Not to say mimics or ghosts. There are mimics, and then there are instances of mimics with spirits. So that's what we were kind of delving into. A lot of people also tend to confuse skinwalkers with Wendigo. Absolutely, they do. You know why? Because they were both created by Native Americans. That's why. They were both created by Native Americans. I think the Navajo, I believe, came up with skinwalkers. Let's see. Ojibwe, Cree languages. Yeah, it doesn't say. I don't know when I'm going to get that far into it, but yeah, I do see that marriage between those two quite often when people are discussing that, and it is two separate entities. If you did see one, would you even know unless they choose to reveal themselves? That is a good point. Absolutely. All right, that just says everybody can see me. Hearing it. Well, I didn't want to do that anyway. Oh, should I? I'm going to come out of this and then do my best to go back in because it keeps messing up on me for some strange reason. Give me a second, guys. A little technical difficulties here. This keeps wanting to mess up on me. So I just came out and I'm going to go back in. That way. I don't see it. I'll get with Beth. Okay. Thank you, John. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you so much. That is not good. Not yet. I've been busy all okay. That is not good. What is not good? Oh, her grades. Yeah, she had a couple. She passed. I now have a 6th grader, but just a couple grades that I wasn't very happy with. Okay, cool. All right, I think that's it. Let's get back into this. Did you guys know Stephanie's mom is Native American? I did not know that, but that does make sense because Stephanie does look like a squaw. Oh, no, he didn't. No, I all joking aside, I had no idea. I had no idea. I hear people call her a nappy hoe. Navajo. Joey, you wrong, man. Was you just setting that up, or is her mother really Native American? Are you just setting up the joke, wasn't you? And it worked. I hear people call her a Napiho. Napiho. From the Napiho tribe. I want to go on record as saying that I did not say that, because I am a little afraid of Joey's wife. I just want to go on record as saying that I did not say that that was all Joey. I was playing along with the her being Native American. Yeah, I figured it was a setup. I figured. I hope she's not watching. Do you want me to delete the show after tonight, after we're done, so she don't see this? Because if she finds out you called her a nappy hoe, then you may need witness protection. All righty then. Where do you want to go now? Do we still talk about skinwalkers? What do y'all want to talk about? Give me a topic. Yeah, we went and bought rats today. We're going to try to birth our own rats. Instead of having to continue to buy rats for our python, we decided to go get a litter of rats, and we're going to try to do them. I don't think it's very hard. I've heard that it is not difficult to do rats, that they're rabbit-like. They do a lot of reproducing. So. Where do we want to take this? What about doppelgangers? What about them? Which one, the paranormal are skinwalkers responsible for missing 411? I don't know. I don't know what's responsible for 411. I know that there's a school of thought that says that it is alien. There's a school of thought that says that it is Bigfoot. There's a school of thought that says that it's just a coincidence, which please tell me y'all don't believe that. Because that's just too crazy. And the way it is, y'all look at the missing 411 map. Let's see if I can find that. Let me get the missing 411 map. And this will freak you guys out. There's a strip all the way through the United States. Excuse me. There we go. There it is. There it is. There it is. I wanted to try to get it bigger, but it's not letting me. That's about as best as it's going to get. I want to show you guys this real quick. Take a look at this. That's the, all of these are incidences. But isn't that crazy? Go back to that. Yeah, missing 411. There is, I think a lot of people lean towards, and even David Pilates has actually leaned towards the whole skinwalker thing. Of it being a possibility of that as well. But he's also talked about abductions, human abductions, alien abduction. So, I mean, he's trying to figure it out just like everybody else. He's just doing a better job of it than most people. All righty. But do I think personally, if that was your question, do I think skinwalkers are responsible for missing 411? I do not. I do not. I used to raise rats for my snakes too. They breed like crazy. Yeah, the trick is to separate until needed. Living in the woods, I can tell you there's a lot of weird things that I've seen out here. I agree. There's a lot of weird things we see in the woods and a lot of weird sounds. I had some sounds last night that kind of raised my eyebrow while I was outside at about 2 o'clock this morning. I was outside and had some sounds out there that was kind of raising eyebrow. Almost made me go get my gun. So you never know. There are some weird stuff. And, you know, I think there's a lot of stuff out there that we don't know about, too. I really do. I do. Let's see. Weird stuff out here all the time. I know it. When you live in the woods, it's just our minds can go to different places anyway. So when you're in the woods, hey, Insane, I didn't see you come in. I've been hearing this weird screeching bird at night. I have no idea what it is. It doesn't sound like a screech owl. There's no telling. Welcome aboard, Insane. Good to see you. It's been a while. The headless, the Valley of the Headless Men. Yeah, yeah. That's enough. The only thing that gets me about the, and I'm glad you brought that up. The only thing that gets me about that is when you look up Valley of Headless Men, it goes to a lot of different places. You know what I mean? I mean, it really does. It goes to a lot of different places. Let's see. Let's do that. As a matter of fact, let's see. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're talking about Canada, River Valley. I mean, Nahani. Yeah, it just goes to a lot of different places, and that's always kind of a excuse me. That's always kind of a red flag when it does that. It's like the different. I mean, it stays a lot in Nahani. Let's look this up here. The River Valley over here. Over a century. I didn't know that. The number of decapitated bodies found within Nahani Valley have earned it the nickname Valley of Headless Men. See, whenever I've looked at this before, it said these different places, but it's just it's the same actual place. It's just different areas, but it's all part of the Nahani Valley. I wanted to get a number. It said there's a lot of places. Let's see. It is home to some strange myth and mysteries and boasts a fearsome reputation for being a haunted and deadly place. This remote wild valley is not just inhospitable due to its rugged terrain, extreme weather, and predators, but it is also deadly due to some unexplained circumstances. Over the decades, many unfortunate travelers and explorers have gone missing, or they have turned up dead and beheaded. The number of decapitated bodies found within the Nahani Valley have earned it the nickname of Valley of the Headless Men. Many have said that the Nahani Valley is one of the last truly unexplored places. See, that brings us back to what we were talking about. There's so much stuff that we haven't discovered in the oceans. And, people talk about that all the time, and they're saying that oceanographic scientists are discovering so many every week of different species and everything like that. But not many people talk about this. This Nahani Valley, there's so much of that hasn't been explored. We don't know what's there. I mean, there could be a creature in there that is responsible for the decapitations. Reaching the honey can be a challenge if you ever find a reason to journey inside it. It is hard to reach, and the best routes to it are via air, water, or a long overland journey with the abandoned village of Tungsten. I can never say that right. The valley is situated above the 60th parallel north, which puts it in the line of the rest of the Canada's wild territories. Cities and civilizations up north are few and far between, and surviving the wilderness can be challenging or even fatal for most explorers. Data Makashinch. No, we're not doing all that. All right, where are we at here? Let's see. I'm living in the same state with my nieces and nephews, my sister, and my brother-in-law. Cool, Lynette. I've been hearing a whistling sound coming from some type of night animal that I've never heard before. Oh man, yeah, there's a bunch that whistle. Do you believe in skinwalkers? As I said before, I don't discount anything in the supernatural, but I haven't in anything that told me. Mr. Ballin did a great episode on that. I believe I remember that one, John. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna find that one. The Lore Lodge did one on it. Oh, I love the Lore Lodge. I didn't know they had done one. All right, Emo Girl found it, guys. It is $5 per night for primitive, $12 for water per night for water, $18 per night for power and water. All right, cool. So if you want to come to CAPI Camp June 9th through the 11th at Payne Lake, which is northwest Alabama, it's up close to like between Tuscaloosa and Bankhead. So I think it's part of the Bankhead, but it's really nice. It's extremely nice. We never regret going there. It's a beautiful, beautiful area. But Emo Girl did find it for us, and I appreciate that. It is $5 per night for primitive, $12 per night for water, $18 per night for power and water. So if you want to go in primitive camp, it's only going to cost you $10 for Friday and Saturday night. If you want to go and have some water, then it's only going to cost you $24 for Friday and Saturday night. And if you want to have power and water, which we probably will, it's going to be $36 a night. I mean, for the whole weekend, $36. Who can beat that? That's awesome. $36. That is awesome. The theory I have is that it is something protecting the land. Everyone who died or went missing were there looking for gold. Those who went but didn't take anything walked out somewhat unscathed. I'm gonna have to really get into that because I didn't understand it when I first looked at it. I'd heard about it, but I didn't really get into it. So I'm gonna have to look at it. It sounds really interesting. Thank you so much for bringing that up. And $3 for Cappy Pew Pew. Yeah, I'm glad you said that too, Emo Girl. I forgot about that. Are there cabins? I don't think so, Joey. I don't think there are cabins. Does that mean you can't come? I'm sorry, guys. I have people on my team that won't come to, that won't camp. They come, but they won't camp because they can't sleep in a tent. I don't know. They're little. It's the really rich people. That's who it is. It's the really, really rich people. They can't get dirty or anything. I think Joseph is one of them. I don't think he's going to stay in a tent. It's sad. It's really sad. Some people, they just never experienced outdoors. They just don't know what to expect, and that it's fine. It just, it's cool. I will. Others may not. Okay. Well, if you have to deflect, that's fine, Joey. If you have to deflect, I get it. It's okay, man. It's all right. It's fine. Not everybody can get dirt under their fingernails. Yeah, I don't see cabins either. Whenever you look it up, it does say camping and camp, all joking aside. Oh, Joey knows I'm just messing with him. It does say campgrounds and cabins, but when you look it up, I think that's just a general listing for all state parks. I think that's why it says and cabins, because I've been all over Payne Lake and there's no cabins there. But if you love to hike, you love to swim, you love to fish, that is a great place to go. I'm not kidding y'all. It is awesome. It is really awesome. Payne Lake is awesome, awesome, awesome. And we're going to be doing, we just found out that they actually do have a shooting range there at Payne Lake. It's $3, or say Catholicism. Hey, I said it. Cool. Kind of. But, yeah, it's $3 a head to shoot. So we're going to be there. I'm going to be shooting. a 9. I'm going to bring my 40. I think I'm going to bring the shotgun. Dakota's going to bring her rifle. I'm sure Beth and Tom will bring their ARs. Joey will bring one of his. I think he has an AR now. I know he has a pistol. Polar Bear will probably bring an armory with him. So yeah, I think Bankhead has them, but will technically be in Talladega. Yeah, it's Talladega National Forest, but it's part of that line, that Bankhead line. Does Bankhead have cabins? We need to look into that next time. I did the cabin thing as a temporary Boy Scout. Wasn't my thing. Yeah, I'm not big on cabins either. We do have a place that we was going to in Troy that the cabins were nice, but I'd rather be in a tent. Much rather be in a tent. See, unlike Joey, I don't mind a little dirt under my fingernails. It doesn't bother me. I don't mind sleeping under the stars. It doesn't bother me. I'm not, some people, if a little groundhog or something comes up or a bug gets on their bed, they may screech like a little girl and run. Some people do. It's not bad. I'm just saying, I'm not one of those people. I can handle sleeping outside. We'll be bringing like 8 pew-pews. Yeah, Emo Girl, they love to shoot too. So if you like to shoot, they do have a shooting range there at Payne Lake. We just found that out a couple weeks ago. It's only $3 a head, I think, for all day. I think you have to bring your own target and ammo and obviously gun. But it's only $3 a head. So we will definitely be doing that. So if you love to shoot, and even if you don't want to camp, you could come that Saturday and do pew-pew with us. So we're looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I find it amusing. We talk about the missing 401 thing and then talk about going to a national forest. Right, Michelle? Well, we're in that strip though. We don't get affected. So, but I would want to be. I always used to say, why don't oh hey, Corey's on tonight too. I started to say, oh hey, Cappy, but it's Corey. But I always used to say about the missing 401, I'm like, why don't somebody take like I will give training tips if wanted. I have forgotten more about camping than you'll probably ever know, Joey. Just like you've forgotten more about manicures and feathered pillows than I'll ever know. Oh, it's Dakota. I'm sorry. It wasn't Corey. It's Dakota. Hey. I'm sorry. I see usually whenever it says CAPI Paranormal, when he comes on, it either says Corey or CAPI. So that's why I thought, but it's Dakota. Hey, Dakota. But what was I saying? Oh, I was always like, why don't someone take like a satellite phone and a weapon with them? That way, whatever this is, it's taking all these people, they can ventilate well and then call for an airlift. Your face will be in the pillow. I would show proof. You don't have to show proof. I believe you. But then there's been at least 2 instances where the person was armed. The person that was taken was armed and had a satellite phone. So, yeah. I do not care. I am going. That's crazy. Yeah. I told you didn't have to prove it. I knew it was. I believed it was you. So yeah, we ought to do another. We did a series on that though. We did a series, and we were supposed to actually talk with David Pilates. Can't remember his name. It's David something, but we were supposed to actually converse with him, but it never could work out. That's one thing about CAPI. We're always very well armed. I was referring to Pew Pew. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Joey. Let's go back to that. I will give training tips if wanted. Yeah, Joey can actually give fire range tips too. So if you guys want to come and do pew pew, we will have a very experienced range. He's not a range master, but he knows what a range master knows. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun having us all there and doing pew pew. A lot of fun. What is Brown Mountain Survivor? Insane. I hope you're not referring to the television show. Dear Lord, no. Please, no. Baby. Let me go back up. I think I remember. Somebody asked something. I don't see it now. If you've asked me something that I didn't answer, because I kind of want to think. I'm thinking someone asked me something. I could send a link if you want me to. No, you don't have to. I'll look it up. How about that? Just not there. I keep doing that. Brown Mountain. Oh, okay. It was on Insane Disappearances. Kill. The Brown family is dedicated to... Oh, no, that's wrong. I knew it was going to do that. It took me straight to Survivor. Too funny. I hate that show. All right, let's look this one up. No, it's not bringing it up. Videos of Brown Mountain Survivor. It's just saying Survivor. Let's look at this one. I'm just not having luck tonight, guys. Okay, John, take care, man. I hope you get to feeling better. I had mentioned a video from his channel, Brown Mountain Survivor was the title of the video. Okay. I'm so happy about 120 Minecraft update. I don't talk about online gaming on here, Lynette, because I don't know anything about it. That's the only reason I haven't acknowledged that. Know a woman who had video evidence of her experience in Brown Mountain National Park. Got you. I'm going to actually look that one up too because I want to know about that. I'm actually listening to an article on it right now. Have you heard of Ghost in Egypt? No, I've never been to Egypt. Okay, can't do that no more. I'm telling you, I can't hear two things at one time. It drives me nuts. If I'm in a room full of people, if I'm in a room full of people and they're like different people are talking, I have to get away. I can't handle it. All right. Well, you guys have given me two things tonight to look up because I definitely want to know more about that Brown Mountain survivor. I want to know more about the Valley of Headless Men. I know a little bit about that. I've listened to it before. I've kind of looked at it into it before, but I want to know more about it. All right. Does anybody have any more questions? Do we have anything else? Try anonymous interview Brown Mountain survivor. Got it in there. I'm not going to get into it right now because y'all don't want to just sit here and watch me read. This is a holiday weekend. Sorry, didn't think you were on. Hey, Beth. It's okay. Don't be sorry. I talked about that at the very beginning of the show. Had you been on, you'd know that. No, I'm just playing. I usually don't come on holiday weekends, and I kind of tossed it around back and forth on whether I was going to or not. But then I decided, no, I'm not going to because I don't do a holiday weekend so people could be with their fam and everything. But then after a little while, I said, well, I'll go on and just, do a little Q&A or, let everybody just talk and say hey and stuff like that. So I hope everybody has a really great day tomorrow. I really do, because I want you guys to not only have a great day tomorrow, but I also want you to remember what tomorrow is too. All right. People get Memorial Day all kinds of messed up. You hear people talk about that they think it's, when they start describing it, it sounds like they think it's Veterans Day or something like that. Memorial Day is the day we set aside to celebrate, commemorate, and give special thanks to the people that have given the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. All right. So y'all keep that in mind tomorrow while you're eating ribs or working. I know a lot of people don't work tomorrow, but I do. I'm working tomorrow. Paramama's working tomorrow. Yeah, while you're not working tomorrow and you're eating ribs or whatever you're doing tomorrow, whatever plans you might have for tomorrow, y'all keep in mind that of what the whole reason for tomorrow is. All right. So we would not be here if it wasn't for those sacrifices that have been made on our behalf. So definitely, while you're having a really good time tomorrow, eating ribs, drinking beer, cooking out, hanging with your friends and family, keep that in mind. All right. I think just about everybody has a friend or a relative or that paid that ultimate price. I have several relatives that did. I have my stepfather died actually not very long ago, but he died from the Vietnam War. And it was a really sad case. He was dispersing something that we did not disperse. Let me put it that way. He was dispersing canisters of something out of a helicopter that we did not use officially. And it killed him later in his life. That and a lot of alcohol. But that ultimate price was paid. and a lot of people paid that price. And because of that, we're able to do what we want to do now, right? We're able to be a free nation so far. I think that's about to go away. Yep. Keep your eyes open. The alien attack is not real. Now keep that in mind. The alien attack is not real. Let's see. I'm so full. I'm not really full. Insane. I was earlier because I had a big lunch, and then we stopped at Brewster's and had some ice cream, and I got like a big banana split. I've been craving a banana split for the last couple of months. I finally got one. All right. Well, I guess there's no more questions. Guys, have a really good time tomorrow. But like I said, keep in mind why we celebrate that day and the sacrifices that was made, the men and women that gave everything so that we could have freedom. So, but have a great time tomorrow. Please be careful. Popo's out in Drodes, the main highway that gets to the smaller highway to my home here on the ranch was just crawling with troopers. So y'all keep the speed down. Be careful. Everybody's supposed to have a good time tomorrow, not spend it in the ER or the morgue. So y'all be real safe. I want to see you guys, everybody back here next Sunday. So don't let nothing happen. I'll be working. My best time for me to work is when other people aren't working, when they're at home, because I go there and make them mad. So Memorial Day is to remember the fallen soldiers and those in the war. Yep. So I will definitely be at work tomorrow. Unfortunately, I don't get the 3-day weekend like everybody else, like most people. Not everybody, because Paramama has to work too. But I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for being here. I know it's not a really long show tonight. I think we're just over an hour. Oh, well, actually, we're working on an hour and 20 minutes. It's actually a little longer than what it should have been. But thank you guys so much for being here. I want you to do me a huge favor. Sometimes this coming up week, I don't care if it's a friend, family member, or someone you meet on the street, make at least one person smile, because that's exactly what we need the most of, is a whole bunch of smiles. I love you guys so much. Y'all have an awesome weekend. Have an awesome next week. Stay safe. Stay in your skin. And come back next Sunday. We'll see you next Sunday night. Love you guys. Good night.